Welcome to this beautiful practice of awareness. As the sun rises and touches the corners of the earth with its comforting rays of light, this practice aims to create a similar sense of awareness. Witness as your breath connects your mind to the inner and outer edges of your body. Become aware as you recharge and nourish your soul, preparing your being for all that is to be experienced. In your space, at your own pace, I'll meet you on your mat. We'll begin with a purifying pranayama, Bhastrika. This helps to boost the immune system and purify the nerves. So sitting tall, and the legs crossed in front of you, shoulders melt down the back. Find our breath as we inhale and exhale through the nostrils. So it's an even inhale and an even exhale. On the inhale, the navel expands, and on the exhale, we move the navel to the spine. So let's begin. Inhale, navel expands. Exhale, navel to spine. We'll continue this for 22 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Last one. Take a moment as we connect our breath with our body. Remaining in our comfortable seat, let's find an extension through the spine. We'll sweep the left arm to the sky and reach the right hand to the ground. Inhale, lengthening through the left side body and reaching to the right side. And we'll take 3 breaths here. So inhale, breath blossoms from the seat along the side body. Exhale, ground down through both sit bones, pelvis is square. Inhale, breath blossoming from the seat along the side body. Exhale, slight contraction of the pelvic floor, navel to spine. Last breath, follow the breath along the base, from the base up into the spine. And exhale, navel to spine, slight contraction of the pelvic floor. Inhale, rising up to center. Exhale, sweep the right arm to the sky, rest the left arm on the ground. Inhale, lengthen through the right side body and reach to the left. Exhale, grounding down through the sit bones, pelvis is square. 3 breaths here. Inhale, breath blossoms from the seat along the side body. Exhale, slight contraction of the pelvic floor, navel to spine. Inhale, follow the breath from the base of the spine up into the collarbones. Exhale, navel to spine, slight contraction of the pelvic floor. Inhale, rising up to center. Exhale, rolling over to all fours, coming into tabletop. Stack the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Inhale, draw the collarbone forward and up, drop the pelvis, breathe from the base of the spine through to the collarbone. Cat pose. Exhale, draw the chin to chest, round the back, navel to spine. Gentle contraction of the pelvic floor. Cow pose. 2 more. Inhale, drop the pelvis, follow the breath from the base of the spine, expanding into the collarbone. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest, navel to spine. Inhale, drop the pelvis, breath blossoms from the base of the spine, expanding to the collarbone. Exhale, chin to chest, navel to spine, rounding the back. Coming to neutral, so coming back into tabletop. Tuck the toes, spread through the fingers. Inhale, push through the hands, raise the tail to the sky, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Draw the shoulders down, away from the ears. Tuck the tail. Exhale, draw the navel to spine, slight contraction of the pelvic floor. Inhale as we wave the body forward, coming into plank. Whole body activation here. Soles of the feet are perpendicular to the floor. Draw the ribs in, the jawline is back. Push through the heels and pull through the crown. Exhale, push through the palms, sweep the tail to the sky, coming into downward facing dog. Inhale, waving the body forward into plank, breathing from the pelvis to the collarbone. Exhale, sweep the tail back to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, waving the body forward, whole body activation, coming into plank. Exhale, tail to sky, navel to spine, slight contraction of the pelvic floor, downward facing dog. Bring the gaze between the hands. Inhale, step the feet to hands, forward fold, Uttanasana. Exhale, let the head and neck hang. Relax here. Inhale, hinging at the hips, follow the breath from the seat into the collarbone. Sweep the arms overhead, shoulders down the back. Knit the upper ribs in, tuck the tail, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, gently draw the hands to heart center, Samastiti. Inhale, drop the hands to the side, raise above the head, Urdhva Hastasana, tucking the tail, engaging the ribs. Exhale, gently fold forward, micro bend in the knees, relax the head and neck, Uttanasana. Inhale, invite extension in the spine, hands to shin, breath blossoms from the seat into the chest, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, and with control, right leg steps back. Let's build the foundation here. Sole of the foot's perpendicular to the floor. Engage the back leg. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, frame the face, rotate at the hips, rise into crescent lunge. Exhale, contraction of the pelvic floor, navel to spine. Inhale, frame the foot, step back into plank. Exhale, maintain whole body activation, elbows close to body. With control, lower halfway down, Chaturanga. Inhale, follow the breath from the seat of the spine to the collarbone. Push through the tops of the feet, engage the thighs, draw away from the mat. Shoulders down the spine. Exhale, pushing through the hands, lift the tail to sky, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Extend the spine, slight pelvic contraction. Inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky, shoulders are square, knit the ribs in as you draw the breath from the base and trace it into the collarbone. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands, plant the left hand to the inside of the right foot. Revolved lunge here, Parivriti Parsvakonasana. Inhale, reach the right arm to the sky, engage the back leg and twist from the navel. Exhale, draw the navel to spine, slight contraction of the pelvic floor. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, follow the breath from the seat, tracing it through the twist. Exhale, contraction of the pelvic floor. Breathe into any sensations. Inhale, allow the breath to guide the pose. Exhale, gently extend a little further through the spine and release the twist. Lower the right hand to the mat. Inhale, regain extension in the spine. Breath blossoms from the seat and expands into the collarbone. Exhale as you engage the back leg, slight contraction of the pelvic floor. Inhale, we'll draw the buttocks to the rear heels. Extend through the front knee, foot's flexed, drop the right hip back, left hip comes a little forward, Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. And on the exhale, draw the navel to the spine, gentle contraction of the pelvic floor. Breath follows into any sensations in the right hamstring. You might feel a little bit of a release here in the left hip as well. Inhale, follow the breath out of the seat, along the spine, into the collarbone. Exhale, draw the navel to spine. The breath is guided by the pelvic contraction. As you inhale, allow the breath to lead the posture. Remembering that where the breath goes, energy flows. And on the exhale, releasing into any tension, recognizing the sensations of comfort versus discomfort and pain versus discomfort. If there's pain, release gently out of the posture and realign. And if you recognize it's just discomfort, use the breath to ease into the pose. And on the next inhale, gently release the extension in the front leg. Draw the shoulders over the wrists. Bring the right knee in line with the left, coming into tabletop. Knees are hip width apart, shoulders are above the wrists. Inhale, raise the right leg, maintaining the 90-degree angle in the knee. Thigh is parallel to the mat. Sole of the foot is to the sky and it's flexed. Exhale, draw the navel to the spine, engage the thighs and glutes and core. Inhale, the breath blossoms from the seat of the spine, travels up into the collarbone. And the exhale, as the pelvic floor contracts, see if you can lift the thigh slightly above the torso. One more breath here. Beautiful work. Inhale as the breath tells the body how to move. Exhale and gently lower the knee to meet the left. Just take a moment here and allow the breath to caress the lower back and extend through the chest. Tucking the toes as you rise off the knees, step the right foot between the hands, engage the back thigh. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, frame the face, rotate at the hips, rise into crescent. Thumbs point back, tails tucked in. Exhale, step forward, hinging at the hips, forward fold, Uttanasana. Let the head and neck hang. Inhale, hinge at the hips, sweep the arms overhead, thumbs point back, Urdhva Hastasana. Slight bend in the upper back. And exhale, draw the hands to heart, Samasthiti. Carrying on to the left side now, so drop the hands to the sides, raise above the head, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, gently fold forward, relax the head and neck, Uttanasana. Inhale, inviting extension in the spine, hands to shins, the breath blossoms from the seat into the chest, Ardha Uttanasana. And with control, we exhale, left leg steps back. Building the foundation, sole of the foot is perpendicular to the floor, engaging that back leg. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, frame the face, rotate at the hips, rise into crescent. And exhale, slight contraction of the pelvic floor, navel to spine. Inhale, frame the front foot, step back into plank. Exhale, maintaining whole body activation here. Draw the elbows close to the body, and with control, lowering into Chaturanga. Inhale, follow the breath from the seat to the collarbone, push through the feet, engaging the thighs and drawing them away from the mat. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, push through the hands, lift the tail to the sky. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Extend the spine, slight pelvic contraction. Inhale, sweep the left leg to the sky. Shoulders are square. Knit the ribs as you draw the breath from the base and trace it into the collarbone. Exhale, stepping the left foot between the hands. Plant the right hand to the inside of the left foot. Inhale, as you reach the left arm to the sky, engage the back leg and twist from the navel. Exhaling, drawing the navel to the spine, slight contraction of the pelvic floor. Inhale, follow the breath from the seat, trace it into the twist. And exhale, slight contraction of the pelvic floor. Breathe into any sensations here. One more breath. Inhale, allow the breath to guide the pose. Exhale, gently extend a little further through the spine and release the twist. Lower the left hand to the mat. Inhaling, regaining the extension in the spine, breath blossoms from the seat and expands into the collarbone. As you exhale, engage the back leg. Slight contraction of the pelvic floor. Inhale as you draw the buttocks to the rear heel and extend through the front knee. The front foot is flexed. Draw the right hip back, left hip forward, Ardha Hanumanasana. Exhale, bring the navel to the spine, gentle contraction of the pelvic floor. Breathe into those sensations. You'll feel a slight stretch in the right hamstring, maybe in the left hip. Flexing through that left foot there will engage the calf muscle as well. So as we inhale, we follow the breath out of the seat, along the spine into the chest. And exhale, draw the navel to spine. The breath is guided by pelvic contraction. Inhale, allow the breath to lead the posture. Where the breath goes, energy flows. Inhale and exhale. Remembering here to breathe into the sensations, releasing any tension there through the hamstrings. Final breath here, inhale. Again, allowing the breath to lead the posture, and exhale, letting go of all that no longer serves you. So as we gently release the extension in the front leg, we draw the shoulders over the wrists, bring the left knee in line with the right, coming into tabletop. Knees are hip width apart. Inhale, raise the left leg, maintaining that 90-degree angle in the knee, the thighs parallel to the mat, and the sole of the left foot is flexed, facing the sky. This is the tiger pose. Exhale, draw the navel to spine, engage the thighs, the glutes, and the core. And inhale, the breath blossoms from the seat of the spine, travels up into the collarbone. Exhale, the pelvic floor contracts. See if you can lift the thighs slightly more just above the torso. One more breath here. You're doing a beautiful job. Inhale, the breath tells the body how to move. And exhale, gently lower the knee to meet the right. Taking a moment here, just allow the breath to caress the lower back. Do a little wriggle if you need to, extending through the chest. Tucking the toes, rising off the knees, step the left foot between the hands and engage the back thigh. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, frame the face, rotate at the hips, rise into crescent, thumbs point back, tails tuck in. Exhale, step forward, hinge at the hips, forward fold, Uttanasana. Let the head and neck relax. Inhale, hinge at the hips, sweep the arms overhead, thumbs point back, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Drawing the hands to heart, coming to Samastiti. Inhale as we drop the hands to the side, sweep the hands overhead, thumbs point back, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, breath is guided by pelvic contraction, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, step or hop back, Chaturanga, whole body activation, elbows draw into the body. Exhale, tops of the feet to the mat, lift the thighs away from the mat, push through the hands, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, spread weight through the palms and fingers, raise the tail to the sky, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And the exhale is guided by pelvic contraction, draw the chest to the thighs, the blades away from the ears. With the inhale, sweep the right leg high, rotate and open the hips, bend the right knee. Exhale, draw the navel to the spine as the pelvis contracts and feel the opening through the left hamstring and that right hip flexor. Inhale, breath remains in the seat. Retain the inhale in the lower abdomen. Exhale is guided by pelvic contraction. Shoulders remain square, cores engaged. One more breath here. As you inhale, keep the breath in that lower abdomen with awareness and patience. Exhale, navel to spine, slight pelvic contraction. Inhale, square off the hips, wave the body forward, bring the shoulders over the wrists, draw the right knee to the right wrist, and bring the hips square on the mat. Coming into pigeon pose here. Exhale, the left leg extends behind, point or tuck the back toes, whichever feels right. If you need extra support here, you can use a blanket for your back knee, or you can roll up a blanket or use a block for support under the right hip, just to give it a little bit more support there. Inhale, find steadiness in the fingertips, lengthen through the spine, draw the navel back, and as you exhale, slowly walk the hands forward. As you hinge at the hips, come to the elbows, or you could bring the head to a block if that's more comfortable. Take 4 quiet breaths here. So as you inhale, follow the breath from the base into the collarbone, and as you exhale, surrender into the pose. Inhale, invite space where your breath flows, and as you exhale, let go and sense some peace and tranquility. Notice any pockets of discomfort. Use the breath to allow acceptance. This is a beautiful pose to recognize where there is discomfort and use the breath to breathe into that posture, breathe into the discomfort. Quite often, that which arrives for us on the mat may guide you with awareness through life. So as you use your breath to guide you through this pose, perhaps you can identify areas of your life where this may translate. A couple more breaths here in your own time and your own space. And last one, breathing in, following that breath as it blossoms from the base of the spine into the collarbone. And as you exhale, gently walk the hands back in, rising up through the torso. Exhale, push into the palms, draw the right leg back to meet the left. coming into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Take a moment here and just relax into any sensations. Notice any differences in how each side of your body feels. And we'll move straight into the left leg now. As we inhale, we sweep the left leg high, rotate and open the hips, bend the left knee. Exhale, draw the navel to the spine as the pelvis contracts. Feel the opening through the right hamstring this time. Maybe a little bit of a sensation through the left hip flexor. Inhale, breathe. The breath remains in the seat. Retain the inhale in the lower abdomen. Exhale, guided by pelvic contraction. Shoulders are square, core is engaged. One more breath here as you inhale. Keep the breath in that lower abdomen. Awareness and patience here. Exhale, navel to spine, slight pelvic contraction. Inhale, square off the hips, wave the body forward, shoulders come over wrists. Draw the left knee to the right wrist. Draw the left knee to the left wrist, Hips become square on the mat. And as you exhale, the left leg extends behind, pointing or tucking the back toes there. Again, whichever feels right for you. Propping up on a block if you need to on the left hip, under the left hip. Inhale, finding steadiness in the fingertips, fun and extension through the spine. Draw the navel back. And exhale as you slowly walk the hands forward, hinging at the hips, coming down to the elbows or the forehead to the mat if your body allows. If you wish and you have a block or a book, you can put it underneath your forehead as a nice gentle support there. Inhale as you follow the breath from the base up into the collarbone. And as we exhale, we're surrendering into the pose, inviting space where your breath flows. With each inhale, we find a little bit more extension, and as we exhale, we let go. Remembering to be aware of pain versus discomfort, and remembering that with our breath, we can move through any sensations of discomfort or unease. Quite often in this pose here, as we inhale and find extension, the exhale and releasing further into the posture can be quite a confronting experience. Just releasing into whatever sensations you may feel, allowing any emotions that may arise. Using the breath to allow acceptance, and remembering that that which arrives for us on the mat in the form of emotion or discomfort may guide us with awareness through relating incidents in life. Even though your mind is a battlefield, you are in control, so you can be its commander and not its soldier. On your next inhale, gently walk the hands back, rising up through the torso. And as you exhale, push through the palms. Draw the right leg back to meet the left. Draw the left leg back to meet the right, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then take a moment here and just relax into any sensations. And notice those differences in how your body feels and how each side might feel different to each other. And on the next inhale, gazes forward between the hands, stepping forward, Uttanasana, relax the head and neck. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, raise above the head, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, drawing the hands to heart center, Samastiti. Inhale, we'll drop the hands to the side, raise above the head, slight upper back bend, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, gently lower all the way to the mat. Come to find a seated position. Drawing the right foot to the outside of the left thigh. Hug the right knee with your left arm and inhale to find extension and lengthen through the spine. Raise the right arm overhead, and as you exhale, rotate at the navel. Find leverage with the right hand around, grounded behind, and inhale, sense the breath moving into the organs, cleansing the sense of perception. Exhale, feel a sense of stability here. Feel a sense of becoming centered. 2 more breaths. And as you inhale, sensing the breath as it moves from the base of the spine in through the twist up into the collarbone. And exhale, easing into that stability and feeling that centeredness. Last one here. Inhale, breathing into the twist, and exhale, gently release, coming to center. Switching sides now. So as we draw the left foot to the outside of the right thigh, we're hugging the left knee with the right arm this time. Inhale, finding extension and lengthening through the spine. Raising the left arm overhead, and exhale, we'll rotate at the navel, finding leverage with the left hand grounded behind. 2 more breaths here. As you inhale, sensing the breath moving through the organs and cleansing, creating that sense of perception. And exhale, feeling the sense of stability, easing into the feeling of centeredness. Last breath here. Inhale, sensing that breath, cleansing, creating that sense of perception. And exhale, feeling that centeredness, the sense of stability. Gently release, coming to center. Extending the legs out toward the top of the mat. Invite length in the spine. Inhale, folding forward from the hips. Paschimottanasana. Micro bend in the knees here. Exhale as you surrender into the fold. Hands reach for the knees, calves, ankles or heels, depending on where you are in your practice. So it might look a little different for you. It might be that you're down here with your navel touching your thighs and your hands grasping your heels. Or it might be that you're at a 45-degree angle and your hands are resting on your knees. And that is perfectly okay. Let's take a couple of breaths here. So we'll inhale and we'll sense the breath as it blossoms from the seed. And we'll exhale, soften, let go, with a gentle contraction of the pelvic floor. Inhale, encourage the breath with love and compassion here. And as we exhale, accepting where we are in this very moment. Inhale, breathing into the posture with that sense of compassion. And as we exhale, we let go, allowing our body to ease into the forward fold here, nourishing the mind and the body, accepting where we are in this very moment. Gently engage the core and lift from the hips, ease out of the posture and find your way to the mat. Coming into Shavasana here, so extending the legs out beyond our torso. Feet are about hip width apart, falling to the sides. Draw the arms away from the body. Gently tuck the shoulders under the chest and away from the ears. With a slight tilt of the chin, drawing it away from the chest. This allows for the space of the natural curve of the neck. Closing the eyes and relaxing the jaw. Bring your attention to your breath. The gentle rhythm of the inhale as it meets the exhale. Perhaps you can feel the beat of the heart and the sense of the expansion with each inhale and the fall of the exhale. Gazes inward as you release into the sensations of the mind and the experiences of the body. Sensing the breath as your awareness returns to the body. The gentle inhale and the soothing exhale. Simply observe the breath, resisting the urge to alter it. Gently move the fingers and toes. Roll to one side and observe, noticing any sensations throughout the mind and the body. Now be mindful as you rise to a comfortable seat. Let's close our practice here with a single chant of Om, thanking the universe for bringing us to our mat this morning, or evening, or afternoon. Take a deep inhale into the pelvic floor. Follow the breath as it travels along the spine up into the collarbone. Draw the palms together, thumbs to third eye. Purity of mind. Bringing the thumbs to the lip crease. Purity of words and speech. And drawing the hands to heart center with purity of mind and purity of what we say. We have purity of heart. In honor of all that you are. Namaste. Thank you for taking the time and joining me for your practice today. Thank yourself as well for bringing yourself to your mat. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button below. Don't forget to subscribe and click on that little bell so you don't miss any of my weekly practices, meditations, and any yoga tips that we post. Thank you again, and remember, as always, in your space, at your own pace. Namaste.